I wasn't sure if I was going to add this to the podcast, but I feel like I need to. Not really as an update for anything, but just to kind of give my 2 cents about, because the subject of this whole video is an Eagles fan. Um, 7 years ago, I made a video. And in this video, I told this individual that he needed to get help. I didn't say it because of any malice. I didn't say it because I hated the dude. I didn't say it because I was jealous. I didn't say it because I wanted attention. I said it because I saw a person who I thought of as a friend crying out for help. And I thought that this was a sign that I needed to help this guy out. So I made a video. The reaction to the video was not a positive one in my favor. A lot of people attacked me for it. This individual attacked me for it. And at the end of all of it, I kind of made the conscious decision to not do it again. Don't give help to people who aren't asking for it. Don't give help to people who aren't willing to change. That was the message that I got throughout the whole thing. A few years later, this individual got caught for a slew of instances where he was sending lewd messages and pictures to individuals who were either under the age of 18 or claimed to be minors. In fact, one of these instances led him to being caught by people who catch people like that for a living. And when that happened, there was a really, really large response from the community saying, look, this is a guy who we feel like is a danger to society. This is a guy who we feel like is a danger to the online community, especially when it comes to younger people, like teenagers. And his response was very narcissistic, not taking any responsibility for his actions, essentially pretending that it never happened, and doing what he had always done, playing offense. Called people jealous, called people haters, said that people should stop worrying about him, claiming that people were just trying to gain clout. And just not positive behavior, not adult behavior. As an adult, we are supposed to stand there, and we are supposed to be a role model for kids, role model for our own kids, and a role model to other kids. Right? We're always supposed to do the right thing. Sometimes the right thing doesn't feel good, but the right thing should have been, at the least, an apology and an admission of what they did, because this person kind of got away with it because of mistakes that that group of people who caught him made. Recently, he was not caught in a sting, but it was revealed that he sent lewd messages and lewd pictures to someone who was 15 or 16 years old. And I'm not going to say that I was surprised by this, because I'm not surprised. Those of you who know him or know of him at this point, we've been seeing it for quite a few years right now, and it doesn't seem to be stopping. And that's the saddest part about this whole thing. A lot of people are coming at this in a situation of, hey, he needs to apologize. He needs to apologize for his actions. He's never going to apologize. That he is so narcissistic in the things that he says and the things that he does that we're never going to see an apology from him. He's going to continue to say the same things. He's going to continue to act the same way. I know that he made kind of like a half-hearted apology, but it wasn't apologizing to the victims. It was apologizing to his current friends and family. I don't know if they even saw the apology or even accepted it. There's no doubt in my mind that he isn't seeing a therapist. There's no doubt in my mind that he isn't getting any help here. I mean, I don't think it's happening. And it's the saddest part because I helped prop him up for years. And I really didn't see the light until he formally attacked me for helping him. There were a lot of people in the community, in the online community, who liked him and propped him up. Even his biggest detractor, Master at Work, Tyson. He propped him up at one point too. He did a show with him back in 2013. Him and Nitro Freak did a show with this person. So I don't know what his motivation is. I'm not always the biggest fan of the things that Tyson does. I think that he's somebody who jumps the shark quite often. But he's ruthless. He'll never stop fighting. He'll fight till his last breath. And I don't really know what his motivation is, but at this point I don't really even care. I don't really care if it's for clout or views. He is doing the online community a favor by shedding light upon this stuff. Because people need to know. People need to know all of this stuff that's happening. And to the 15, 16-year-old girl who went to the cops and shed light on this, you're very brave. You're a very brave person. Now, like, I can criticize and say you probably shouldn't have been speaking to him to the point where this individual was sharing these lewd images and pictures and threatening you, but you did the right thing. You went to law enforcement. It's no longer about expecting him to apologize. It's all about trying to protect the people in the community, or on the online community, and even not on the online community, just regular teenagers. We need to do what we can as a community to protect them because they need it the most. And I wish I could come out and say that, an apology will be meaningful at this point, but it's not. There needs to be real world consequences for these actions. And I hope that eventually it happens.